Good morning, it's Friday morning. Gorringes are on view yet again for our sale on Monday the 29th, and the summer season is starting to hit us. We've seen some hot weather, thunder is rumbling outside the doors. It's been a little bit quieter this week in terms of what's coming for sale, but we've still managed to put on some 700 lots for you. So let's have a look, see what we've got. This Victorian cabinet catches my eye, sort of almost like sort of en pannier cabinet, sort of that's grown into two. But quite a smart thing. That is lot number 973, in at 700 to £1,000. Garden related things still continue. A pair of these planters here, these have been coming in regularly, or sort of every week some get dropped in, and they're usually pretty good value. This pair of planters here is in at 80 to £100. That means they get sold for about £40–45 if that's the as far as the bidding goes, so they can be quite inexpensive. Similarly, we still are rolling out these Luchan style benches, always in at around about £100. This one's in at 120, and typically still selling for sort of somewhere between that and 200, just depending on what's happening on the day. They're brand new. They're made of some sort of hardwood, some sort of teak type hardwood, and remain popular. We seem to be selling one or two every week. So, carrying on through, let's have a look. There's a telescope being put up to catch everyone's eye. I think it's a more sort of decorative than serious instrument, but it's in at 50 to £100, so a lot 2 for 1. And then again, this looks rather sort of modern and funky. What do we have here? That's teak dining suite. There we are. And it's got a label inside that says it's by Lee Longland of Birmingham, no less. So there we go. This is one of these sort of modern things that increasingly seem to attract more interest. That's the original colour. That's the leaf that was hidden away, so over the years it's bleached right down. Elsewhere, what else? Well, I saw this in a little house in Hove just about 10 days ago, and here it is now in the sale room. This carved coffer came from Germany, the family of German descent. Lot 979, it's in at £200 to £300. Nice sort of decorative carved front. Moving along, we have other furniture, another funky dining suite here. As I was saying, this one, table and 6 chairs this time, in at no money, in at £60. So I think it's sort of, it is period, but perhaps not by a significant maker. So there we go. More traditional things are housed further on, long case clocks, etc., linen presses, not a bad little walnut chest here. Probably been some sort of adaptation to the top. That's lot 956, in at £200. Very funky stool there. There's a little box seat stool in at 50. And as always, lots of carpets on the floor. The whole mixture keep coming in, and we're seeing sort of steady sales of those. There's a nice big table in the middle here. I'm talking to look, we've got a label about a carpet here. Look at this carpet here, Sums. Which one is it? Is it this one here? I don't think it is.
No. That one? Is that one?
No, it's not that one.
That one.
Well, we'll ask the chap. No, we don't know. It's complete red herring. There we go. Anyway, this table catches my eye. Look at that. Lots of it. Good top to it. A simple base. Lot 940 pine refectory table. Huge thing. And in at 400 to 600. Dinner service. Well, dinner services are not the easiest sellers anymore. But 171. This is Minton meadow pattern. A few breaks and knocks here and there, but in the main still good order. And that's in at £100 for the service. Let's go and see what else we've got out the back. We've got some quirky things, no doubt. I don't know who that is, but it's a bronze head in at £350. It looks sort of Italianish in a way, doesn't it? Organ pipes, you never know, you might need some of those. It's one of these sort of funky decorative things that people like now. 911, £40 to £80 estimate there. Then, it looks like we've had the Navy in, and we have an officer's uniform there in at £200 to £300. Second World War medals there. What have we got? Atlantic Star, Africa Star and Italy Star, so it's that North African campaign and upwards, but the naval connection with the sword, etc. The whole lot in at £200 to £300. Elsewhere, toys, books, quite a lot of reference books this sale. Someone's left their oars behind, that's lot 174. Selling them by the pair, 50 to 70 a pair it looks like. Clock looks okay. Quite smart, isn't it? At 200 to 300, lot 163. More reference books. What have we got here? These are all archaeology. There we go, complete lot in archaeology. Lot 153, in at £100. Whole pile of those. Barragraphs always popular. That's in at 100. Should make a bit more, I would expect. And then down the line we've got some various glassware. Egg cups. Should you like egg cups? We have a huge collection for you. Lot 160, and they're in at £20. So you could Christmas presents for relatives for life, I should think, with that quantity. Here's a nice little pin table, the advanced pin table for amusement only, it says. 10 balls, 1 penny, and it's in at 50 to 70 pounds, kind of nice little object. That, we've got a David Bates up on the wall there, could probably do with a clean. It's in at 250 to 350. We have violins, we have tills, old shop tills. Now the cabinet's looking a bit thin down there, but there are some collectible weapons, there's some Britain's toys, I see some medals down there. The jewellery, we've got a mixture of watches, we've got some gold coins, various examples there, sovereign and a guinea, James II guinea there, some charm bracelets, bit of jade, and then over this side, nice little Liberty brooch in there. Those jade, those are opal earrings, drop earrings, they look quite smart, don't they? Some do you like those?
Yeah.
No? Yes, no? 22 carat gold chain, so a few little bits in the jewellery there. Fair old selection of silver. Once again, Roger's been busy, whole mixture there. And over on the back wall, of course, again, all the sort of valuable curiosities that, such as nice little pocket watches, quite a smart Longines wristwatch there with the, look at that, fancy cabochon winder, engraved sides. That's lot 674 in at 120 to 160. And then there's some other bits and pieces, a little musical box, some Chinese wares, the usual variety you'd expect to see behind the shelves there. Flowing down the line, does that catch my eye? Little Tunbridge Ware box, lost its original interior. That's the original paper, that's what you'd expect to see, this nice pink colouring. And a fair condition outside, but you know, we can see where that had divisions for sort of silks and threads and things like that. Moving along then, ceramics, magic lantern there. It's quite a nice looking thing, isn't it? It's rather fun. Lot 22 in at 50 to 70. A lot of these katani type Japanese porcelain figures, whole host of those in one lot. Lot 21, 9 in there at £150. And last but not least, we're still trying to shift this funky dining table. It's perhaps too funky for most people. The problem is it's not by a particular known designer, it's just sort of stylish, and that makes it rather hard to shift. Over the back, these catch my eye. Looks like Sergeant Pepper's been in. They're opera costume coats. There we are, 6 of them in the lot. 169. If you need 6 opera costume coats, then they could be yours for £100. Marvellous. Fireguard, maps of Tunbridge Wells and Twyford. Boxes of keys and casters and hinges. Come from the restoration trade, no doubt. There we are. Keys and locks. There we are. Not a bad selection there, mostly rather small keys. I think generally the larger ones are more popular. We have some more garden pots out here. Nice little group, this lot, I like these 4 little ones, this sort of thing. They've got the right amount of weathering. We talked about verdigris in the past. $8.55, they're at 80 to 120. I suspect they're going to make a bit more than that. Then, what else am I looking at? Raw time work, I think we solved that. Leather cases, they sort of look the part, but are they? Real classic style by Giovanni. There we are. They're Italian, and they're fairly thin and, considering their leather, fairly lightweight. The metalware's a little bit tinny, but they've got the look. And if you had to get on an aeroplane this weekend, which hopefully you don't, from what the news have been saying, then they're light enough to go through, perhaps. Large trunk. Look at that. That's a biggie. That is lot number 902. Yep, you can put your relatives in there. There's got drawers and fittings for candles and all sorts of things. Nice big piece, that. And then otherwise you see the splendorous array of other furniture. Nest of drawers over there. This is what they want, isn't it? That's nice. Lot 800 pine filing chest in at £300 to £500. That's going to sail out the door at that price. So a whole mixture of things for you. Have a look online. Sadly, the weather's not great at the moment, so it gives you the opportunity to come in here and not feel that you're missing out on sorting the garden or something like that. I think that's about it. Happy birthday, Mick Jagger. He's 76 today. Just thought you'd like to know that little bit of information you may have missed. And we look forward to seeing you on Monday. Thank you very much.